All right. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Why does this seem fuzzy? Um, Let me see something. Seems a little fuzzy, don't it? Okay. I'm not quite sure why this look a little fuzzy. Um, some of you all may need to or will um needs to get clear on something. Okay. Hmm. Oh, well, that seemed to help, did it? Oh, okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. Today is May 28th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. And we're going to just pull some oracle cards as some messages, and then I will return back to do your next reading. If you haven't, make sure you check out my new calendar or journal book that I have released on Amazon. The link is in the description area. It's pages in here for you to do goal tracking, plenty of note pages to journal for prayer, manifestation, your feelings, your emotions, um, birthday goal papers, monthly check ins, meal planner, monthly budget, grocery lists. Um, it is an actual calendar for the year of 2025. Uh, but I left a lot of the dates blank. So you can still utilize this book next year. I will be putting another one out for next year. But far as the calendar part, if you go ahead and get it now, you can utilize it more. I also put a section for vision board, etc. So make sure you go and take a look at it. You know, um, I priced it very well, actually. Okay, so um, but yeah, the description area is where you can find the link to my Amazon. Okay, so I came on at the last minute. I wasn't gonna do a reading, but I decided just to go ahead and do a oracle based, just to give you some messages in case you need them. I'm gonna start with my soul purpose cards. I usually use these when I do personal readings, and I haven't used them in a very long time on the channel. Okay, so I wanted to see something starting out for the core for yourself. All right, which is selling out. Hmm. Feeling used and abused. Hey, Miss Linda. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's just turned 11 o'clock down here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, um, like I said, I'm just going to pull y'all some oracles. I'm going to talk about them real quick. Um, and then we'll resume back to the regular other cards. Selling out. You could be shortchanging yourself, um, feeling a sense of distress. Um, this could also be in love relationships where you're giving more than what you're receiving. A sense of abuse emotionally. I hope and pray not. Okay, emotionally, physically, mentally. This also can be coming from your job that you're selling yourself out, selling yourself short. Um, Cause she looks like she's going through it, been through it. Okay. Um, I hope also that you have not been in some type of altercation or fight or some type of disadvantagement where somebody attacked you, some type of incident. Okay, so also make sure you're very aware of your surroundings. And like I said, this can be coming from family, a lover, a spouse, uh, co-workers, a boss, just the job itself. Um, and this also could be a period that you're going through in your life on your journey. Okay. Um, but it also shows me that if you keep making or allowing yourself to be in a certain position or allow yourself to stay where you're at mentally, also can be physically. But this is to me is coming across right now as some type of interaction. Okay, this is some type of interaction that you are allowing or been allowing yourself to proceed through. Okay, this is how this is coming off to me right now. I don't even know if you can see that. Let me see. Okay, so that's what it's giving off for me. Selling out. Let's get one more and then move on to other oracles. We have family and tribe. Oh, sorry about that. Family and tribe. Beautiful card. Coming in reverse. Again, some of you could be in some type of situation. This actually can be family that you're dealing with where you're okay. So first of all, you know, um, all of us are seeking our family and tribe. And the first thing a lot of people go to in their mind is their actual family. And I want to tell you that just because you're born into a family don't necessarily make them your natural family. Okay? Y'all are my family and tribe through moderators and subscribers, people who still may be not be subscribed, but still tune in to watch. I have a lot more of those people than I do subscribers based on my metrics. Um, but like I said, in life, you also learn that, right? Selling yourself out, selling yourself short, giving too much to your actual family members, and then you're much more disconnected with them than you may be a lot of times with people who you meet in society and partake and make and have different type of relationships. Some people be closer, have closer and best friends and more family oriented with people that they meet than they do their actual family. Okay, so family and tribe is also can be through ancestry. We really talked about that yesterday in the readings using the ancestry cards. Um, but this is also seeking, okay, on your journey right now, no matter what age you are, no matter how many times you've been married or never been married or had children, not have children yet, this is built into you as part of your spirit, okay, as part of your DNA to seek out your tribe, okay. This also gives off like a sense of oneness, okay, feeling a part of something that is a sense of kinship. And like I say, they don't have to be your actual family. And a lot of people stand 10 toes down, okay? Oh, that's my family. But a lot of times, family is the ones that hurt you the most. Love. Hmm. And like I was just talking about, seeking out or trying to find and create your own sense of family and tribe. Okay, and it don't necessarily have to be your own blood, like cousins and aunts and grandmothers, mothers, fathers, uncles, etc. Um, and also, making your own, making and creating through procreation, um, marriage, creating your own family and tribe. That way, also, this also can be for some people an extension of different families coming together through marriage, okay, or some type of union. But it just seems like the journey that we all will be or have been on, we all have been selling ourselves out. So if you're sitting here, be like, well, I'm not selling myself out. Yes, you are. We all will continue to in some type of way, and you will continue to, because that's part of life and that's part of the journey. Okay, whether it's through your work as entrepreneurship, or you working for a company, or if you are seeking relationship, for some people who are still wanting to date and seek and find their family and tribe, which can be, like I said, creating a union, um, living together, wanting to get engaged and then get married. That's seeking family and tribe because you're seeking a spouse. I know everybody don't want to get married. I know everybody don't want relationship, but that's part of your journey as being a spiritual being, living a human experience, is to seek family and tribe. Okay. And on that journey, no matter how long, any and everything that you have done and been through, we all have been selling ourselves out. Okay. But the healing from that is really what you seek and try to get wisdom, right, from through readings. Is this right here. The trauma, the drama, the shortcomings, the no reciprocation, the fallouts, the breakups, all of that is why people, I don't know if they know it or not, or see the comparison. It's why you watch readings. It's because of that card right there, selling out and seeking to find your family and tribe, whether it's through spouse or whether it's through, I just want a companion that we can just live together. We don't have to have titles. We don't have to go through government and get no type of paperwork. And we just be happy together and just ride it on out. However or whatever you want to do. I'm seeking a spouse. I want family. I want to make kids. I want to leave a legacy. Whatever it is. Okay. Um, Seeking a family and tribe also. Maybe you have a career or education where you want to become a doctor. Let's just say that. That field of being in the medicine world is a sense of family and tribe, right? Because you will build a network not only as a doctor, but your tribe would be your patients. You get what I'm saying? So it don't matter what type of way that we're looking at it in life on our journey. We're all seeking some type of kinship, some type of connectedness. Okay, seeking one with all. Hmm. All right, let's pull some of these. And with love coming out, love comes in all forms, right? We all do things for love, in the name of love, in plenty of different ways. Some people do it sexually, some people do it mentally, some people do it physically, some people do it for, for marriage, to become married, to have a child, to make a family, to create a family, platonic love, friendship, Um, love thy neighbor for everybody, which is still a sense of family and tribe. Because, at the end of the day, we're more connected. It don't matter what race or ethnic or religious background that you are, we're more connected as a family and tribe than you believe. Okay? And once we understand that connection as love here, we all as humans will stop selling ourselves out to the cause, to the situation, to rules, regulations, and all different type of things of society, the way of society, right? When the basis is love. Hey Reese, how you doing, babe? Because love is always going to be the answer, but does everybody move that way? No. Especially if you believe in source or Christ or the three capital letters, you know, um, or whatever religious denomination you practice or believe in. All of those different religions, the whole basis, I feel, is supposed to be about love. But society tends to, in different religious denominations, sometimes make you sell yourself out or sell yourself short or put you through some type of emotional um, and also physical through different type of religious denominations, of a way of selling yourself out, selling yourself short, a sense or a type of abuse. When the basis of it is supposed to be about love, but they make it about principles, dogmas, traditions, and all this other stuff when it's just supposed to be about love, loving each other as we're all humans doing an experience as humans, but our true nature are spiritual beings, right? Orphaned. I don't know why I keep getting this bad glare. And it came in reverse. So just like I'm already speaking about, right? Seeking family and tribe, not no longer wanting to be or feel orphaned in some type of way. But society makes us only feel or think that the only way we are orphaned is once our parents are no longer here. Because they are the only ones, quote unquote, that has paternal, control over us as their child or children. And once they're gone and ascended over or left or abandoned us physically and then become the property of that state, that country, however it may be, then we are quote unquote or named orphaned, right? But that's the only way society wants you to understand what orphaned is. But spiritually, which I already knew the message was going to come as I already started speaking on it, orphaned is also the lack of us not finding our true family and tribe, which is again what I just said, not necessarily family. It's about is seeking the people or person that truly will love and be there and be around you and be want to be a part of your life and vice versa, due to and for love. But we tend to take ourselves through situations of feeling orphaned or abandoned and all that type of stuff. Not saying you necessarily, but you have at some point in time in your life in one of those love relationships that you have been in. And for some, also marriage, okay? Where you were doing everything, you did too much, it was not reciprocated, you were cheated on. If you were married, not married, you were just dating, you were just living together, all type of things has went on so far in your life on your journey, okay, when it pertains to love. Also feeling like this, can also be from parents for some people here. Okay, what do I have to do to gain and get the attention from my parents, for them to, or for you to feel like you want them to love you more, or whatever the case. They love one sibling more than the other, or the others, right? Some people here may actually have been orphaned, okay, and have been sold out, and actually sold through um, different processes of becoming a ward of the state, um, and other words that I don't really want to say on YouTube, um, taken without permission and then moved right to another location, and selling out or sold to other people, okay, that you don't know. Not necessarily you, hopefully not, but it has happened. It is still happening, right? You got people on trial right now for those type of cases like this. hmm Selling out. You have people that are in relationships right now that are selling their partner out for money, or for the cause of love. That's what they say. But they're selling their partner out for money, for street paraphernalia, for land, houses, cars, all type of things. You know what's going on in society, right? What is this? So feeling orphaned, okay, is all type of things that we have or will continue, uh, a lot of people to go through in their life on their journey. But the orphan card did come in reverse, okay? So some people can also be healing from this orphaned feeling. Um, Only time I really felt a lot orphaned is when, because my parents passed away back to back, '06 and '07. Around that time, a couple of years right after they both passed away, I felt this word orphaned. Um, but I don't too tough feel it anymore, because I know that it's other different types of family tribes, or different type of tribes out here in this world, other than just my parents. Because I want to know and see the world differently, and not just associate it with my birth parents, as only being my family, and only being my tribe, okay, and immediate family, or the outskirts, the whole family. I understand and see that my family and my tribe is also my ancestors that go way back, not just my parents, not just my immediate family. My tribe also consists of my YouTube community, right? Associated with love, true friendships, people that I do connect to, a source of love. Love is not just only meant for lovers, for spouse, and for parents and for kids. Okay? But I like that the orphan card did come out in reverse, because that cycle, that frame of mind, that actually, the actual um, occurrence of this also could be closing out. And that can be because maybe you're about to find that partner. Okay? Now, this could be her brother, that can be his sister. This could be just two people part of the same tribe of that native land. They also could be husband and wife. We don't know. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up off the card. So like I say, um some of you could be finding somebody the same cultural background. Um, you also could be coming into connection with somebody that is very opposite of you. One person, you know how they tease Americans, right? One of you could be American, one of you can be from a native land. But that don't mean that you're not still part of the same tribe, right? But you get what I mean. Hmm. Wow, what is up with the love today? We got Angel of Love in reverse. This one is the number 20, and this deck is the number 28. Hmm. So we got Orphaned in reverse, and two love cards already here. Now we have a lot of people that say, well, I don't need love. I'm not trying to seek it because it has hurt me so much before. Okay, but your source is love. So how can you continue to live and do the rest of your journey, your life, saying that you want to abandon love and not seek it, not be it, and not have it anymore? Your religion or what you believe in is love. You are love. You are as one as of source. So I suggest that you stop going around saying that you don't want love. That could be part of the issue, that you're selling yourself out because you don't want to experience or have love anymore. Now, loving oneself is always the first and the most important, but you also have to keep that for others and to have it as exchange it, right? Reciprocation, um, because that's what you are made of and the likeness of love. So for some of you, that also can be the problem here. Angel of success. Something is about to become a success. Whether you are going to stop shortchanging yourself, stop allowing other people to shortchange you in whatever type of way, giving yourself out too much at work, you're a yes person, yes, I'll do this, yes, I'll do that. That's a way of selling yourself out. Not getting paid what you're worth, not starting your business, not being in the right job or career. That is also selling yourself out, because part of your journey of part of your life experience is to figure out who and what you're supposed to do and to be. And if you stay yourself stuck in a job or career that is not meant for you, then you will continue to be disabuse and or abusing yourself, selling yourself out. Keep doing something that you don't love, feeling a sense of disconnect, orphaned, a sense of abandonment. Because staying in something that you don't love to do, you will feel orphaned because that job position is not going to be giving you the substance of love and the feeling of success. Because every day you're not going to want to feel like um, becoming more successful in that type of job and or career. You're not going to want to succeed, right? You don't want to succeed in something that you don't love, that you don't want to be a part of. Same thing about relationships. Why are you going to keep staying in a relationship and you don't love the person? So if it's about money and success and material things, then you're selling yourself out and you're not really um with your tribe. Your tribe is always going to have love for you, around you, right? Having a tribe is also the love that is around you constantly. And like I said in the beginning, we all continue to seek that in relationships and partnerships, job, career, success, religion, whatever it is. It's all around the world, it's all in society. Well, these oracle cards today is coming across like we're using tarot. Hmm? All right, let me speed this up. Bottom of this deck is, yeah, around and around. A continuous cycle, breaking that cycle. Angel of new beginnings in reverse. So coming out that mindset and or physically, feeling orphaned, feeling abandoned, feeling alone, loneliness, uh, whether it's just about you, uh, self-confidence, feeling a lack of love, um, feeling a lack of success, still going around and around, okay, as like a cycle. Something needs to break here. Something is and will going to change. Let's see. Okay, just don't even go in there. But I'm just going to leave it in there if it wants to come out. Let's go ahead and get the 4, 2, see what I mean? That don't even go in there. And I started to pull that deck, but I put it back. 4. Okay, the first one that came in reverse is surrender the wisdom of your body. So, some of you are not listening to your body's message about a person or a situation. I'm sorry about the glare. Okay. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, you need to be very cautious. If you are energized and happy, then move forward with it. I swear, these cards are coming out because y'all know I channeled the message and then the cards come to reconfirm what I'm already talking about. This card came out first. Now look at the other cards that are following it. Orphaned, 2 cards about love, new beginnings, success, family, tribe. Okay. And like we just talked about, family and tribe can be people you work around, people you live around is very important. Also, the state, the country, whatever type of community, actual being married to, living with, somebody you're dating, somebody you being intimate with. Everything is important about how somebody is treating you and how much you are not, or how much you are giving too much of yourself. Okay, so back to this. Look at her body, right? Look at her face. What does this say? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. For some of you, your body is telling you, and it tells you right here to listen to your body message about a person or situation, like I said, a work, job, friend, community. If you feel physically drained or you're coming out looking like this, then you're not listening to what your body is telling you. Okay? Because your intuition, your consciousness is also giving the reaction to your physical body to alert you. Because some people don't listen to their intuition or their conscious, subconscious, okay? But they probably will, for some people, listen more to their physical body. especially when it comes to aches and pains and you're physically being hurt or cut or abused, or you got a bandage on, something breaks, right? You have no choice but to listen to your physical body. So it says if your physical body is continuously feeling drained and uncomfortable, you need to be cautious. You need to remove yourself with the orphan card in reverse here, and with two love cards also in reverse, new beginning in reverse, and also you got success in the upright, right? So if you are energized and happy, then move forward. But somebody here is not paying attention to what their body is telling them. You keep probably using your mind to keep either reenacting it, or you keep thinking about it over and over and over again. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? But your body already told you. That's like to me that's also giving like root chakra, which is the fear, the survival, right? Because you're listening to your body when your hairs on the back of your neck and your arms and goosebumps and stuff start to happen. You like, no, I shouldn't walk or go down this alley by myself. It's too dark. It tells you, no, it's time to go, you know? So you'll listen to that. A lot of people will, but some people don't. Not surrendering to play. You don't want to do this anymore. For some of you, don't want to play around or should not play around with this anymore, because it's in the end, it's going to continue to cause too much harm to you. I'm just now looking at the number one here, which is to me coming across as first house. You, yourself, and I, right? I tell you to remember that song. You, first house, is your body, your physical body, your appearance, your persona. Um, it's your soul. hmm Second house is how people see you. But first house, Aries energy, is you. Also your sun sign. Okay? So take a break. Somebody here is not taking a break from overthinking a goal or yourself dealing with a situation or a person, and it's telling you to do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and I can't even say it. Rejuvenation. Okay? So if you are working yourself to the bones here with selling out, you need to make time for play. This also can be that somebody you're dealing with is doing too much, but they don't ever have time for play, to rejuvenate with you, um, to show you love language, right? So that itself is also showing you that this person or people are not part of your tribe, okay? Especially if they're not showing you any love signs, love messages. If they're not very playful with you, if they're always very serious and, you know, um, who wants a person to be around and they don't laugh, joke, smile, kid, tease each other and things like that? Like, oh, you got a big head, or, why you put that on today, or something like that. Nobody wants to be around, especially if they're a lover or trying to become a love relationship, that they're not energetic and fun. Okay, if you're not seeing any type of love messages like that or interaction, um, then no. Okay, so now we have these two cards in the upright: surrendering the drama and surrendering the stress. Now, again, look how these cards are another representation of this: surrendering the stress and surrendering the drama, because you're selling yourself out. Wherever this is for you, okay? I do also have Leo energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Sag, but that doesn't mean anything right now. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Now, hopefully, the drama is not physical between you and somebody else, but it also can be people around you that is very dramatic, um, or people around you are very emotionally charged, so the atmosphere stays very dramatic, uh, like just too much. But you could be the person where that if you try to involve yourself as a peacemaker, as the person in the middle, as the mediator, that also will continue to add on to your stress. And again, that's selling yourself out. You're not getting paid to be the mediator, to stop drama at your job in between people. Let people call you and add on the stress. Well, girl, this. No, hang up the phone because that's adding to your 10 of wands. It's emotionally charging you, and you're taking it on as emotional baggage. You're trying to help somebody you love, whether it's physically, monetarily, a place to stay. They're using your car or one of your cars, um, whatever it is. Okay? Something here is adding to your stress, and you haven't yet had a way or a way out to start this new beginning, or you don't see that you need to have a new beginning and get yourself out of this emotionally charged connection, whether it's platonic, love, job, career. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center, round and round. Okay? Now, for that one, the bottom of the deck is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Exactly what I was just saying. But it is in reverse, so that's good. Okay? Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Exactly what I just said. Before I looked at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Because for some of you, this is a continuous situation that you keep allowing yourself to be involved in. It could right now just be a current person that you're dealing with, or a current situation that you're stuck in. But, you know, it's hard to escape a circle, right? It's hard to escape a circle because you necessarily have to stop the cycle. That's also the selling out card. Stop the cycle within inside of yourself. These are some big cards. So, I hope that this was very informative for you. But Angel of Success is here in the upright, though. Okay? So, I do see some type of connection coming in for a lot of you. Can be love, could be a great friend, somebody in your community that you can talk to, hang around, interact with. Everything don't have to be about a love relationship. Um, yep, Nine of Cups. And look, the circle, another round, a round table. You have all these different people feasting, right, at a round table. Then you have entertainment and things like that in the middle. And it did tell you to surrender to play. So some of you, um, I don't know if you have it in your area, one of those medieval type of plays that you go and sit at a table like that and they do the jousting with the poking sticks, riding on the horse. Some of you that may come into your town and you may decide to go watch that, or maybe you've seen it before. Some of you can go to some type of entertainment or play or concert, um, or some type of festival. Also can be some type of ethnic festival, like a jazz or a reggae, or something like that. Or it could be rock and roll. Hey, whatever you like, I love it. But Nine of Cups is contentment. Some people just cannot be content with their self. And you may think that that's strange to say, but it's not actually. You have to learn and love to be to yourself. But some people like drama. They like to stay in people's business. They like to continue to sell themselves short and sell themselves out. Some people, a lot of people like to be people pleasers. You have some people that don't like to tell people no. They'll continue to tell people yes for the basis of love, or what they feel or think is love. That's the key. Whether it's friend, family, or a lover. Temperance in reverse. Hmm. Something is going to pop off. Okay. Because I got the drama card, I got the selling out, the family tribe. Some of y'all could have already went through some type of fight, altercation, or some type of heated discussion, or something could about to come up to the surface, or back around again with all these round circles here. Um, because you let it go. Maybe you were in love or was trying to love this person and start a new beginning, but it was too stressful. They did not want to interact. So this could be something from your past, and you left the situation alone. This person now feels orphaned, or you feel orphaned, uh, or the other person feel orphaned, and one of you feels an angel of success. But somebody here was left upset and feeling abandoned, let go. And they're still processing it with the round circles here, with the two angel cards of love on the table. Because they did not surrender, or is still not surrendering the drama within, or recognizing the drama that they caused or continue to cause with the round and round card here. Yep, Ten of Wands. Called out the Ten of Wands earlier. Again, some of you, these are pretty nice cards. I need to use these more. Thank you to one of my subscribers and moderators that donated this. I believe we used these maybe once before on the channel, but it had to be like last year. I don't think I haven't used them this year. So they are tarot cards, but they're ancestral path. So they're going to have a lot of depictions of different religious denominations, ethnic backgrounds, etc. Justice. She got a lot going on here in that card. Ten of Wands to the Justice. It's time for you to drop it. Drop it like a hot potato. Your body is already warning you, or it will begin to warn you. It doesn't have to be necessarily about a love relationship. This could be something you're already thinking. But for some of you, your body will start to show you signs of physically being drained. You're tired, emotional. Uh, you're going to show signs or will begin to show signs of selling yourself out, recognizing that this people, this company is not your tribe. This is not where you belong. Um, you could, for some of you, already not people pleasing, like you're not really getting along with everybody, but you're keeping your peace so that you don't start any drama. You're seeking love, though, for some of you, for love relationships, but you're also seeking something that you love to do. So this is K2 energy, also being in fifth house of Leo now. So for the next 18 months, you're gonna see what is the issue of the round and around as you keep taking yourself through. You're gonna be seeking, finding out your purpose, justice here, and Ten of Wands. And if it's not part of your purpose, you're gonna be dropping it because your temperament here, temperance in reverse, is not gonna allow you, which is the Rahu part of it, to continue to be a part of it or to continue to do it. And sorry, and for a lot of you, it's gonna be about love. If you see, and your body's starting to tell you, this also can be with infections, STDs, and having to, you know, deal with pregnancies unexpectedly that you're not ready for, and what am I going to do type of situations and stuff like that. Everything is different for everybody. um your body will begin to show and to tell you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, King of Wands. There go the action part of it. All right, quickly, what is this justice, so we can wrap this up? Yeah. Okay. Getting more precise, like I said, understanding and seeing the new plan, right? The new design. Understanding that your justice is also very fragile. Why is that? Because without your justice or fairness, you will continue to be and look like this and to go through this. Okay? Standing up and out, getting fair and just, getting things also in harmony, not only with yourself and your body, mentally, physically, and emotionally, but people in your life and things that you need to do and to drop. Okay? Like I said, the round and round also is another pattern. Recognizing your own pattern, recognizing the pattern that people are showing you, that people will continue to be and to do. Okay, as you're watching them around you, interacting around you. Um, your justice also is to handle yourself more carefully. You will be getting this download or this new code here. Um, but, understanding that you're very unique. And for some of you, this could be why you have not been able to find your tribe, um, or to be very close with some people and or be in a relationship, uh, because you're still seeking that person. And for some of you, that person may not be awakened to find you. They go both ways. Okay. And that is a very long journey. So yes, this is why a lot of us still look, feel, and is in this type of situation in our life. Um, because finding your tribe, your soulmate, is very hard to accomplish. Twin flame. Okay, so whether you don't want to call it twin flame or not, um, that right or true soulmate, however you want to call it. hmm This is rising above, ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, higher self, just like I'm talking about now, and third eye. And this came in reverse. So the Ten of Wands is about already a sense of releasing. So I feel that some of you, with the third eye here, is that you're going to start using more of your third eye and releasing this person, this problem, this situation, this job, moving more into your higher self. That is the K2 energy, especially when it comes to love, intimacy, um, relationships, and marriages. Okay, it will be unfortunately a lot of people that will be getting divorced and more people coming together unexpectedly. All right, what is the temperance? Because you're gonna start rising above, but you got to start strategizing your new beginning for success. Okay, because you don't want to start adding on more wands to get another 10 of wands, because you're releasing or will be releasing these 10. It's done. It's over. You're moving into or having this transition, these changes. You just got to focus. You do have the ability, just being more detailed. Okay. This is also in reverse, which is justice again. So you got two justice card, two love cards, two um, circle cards, or round and round. So like I said, refining yourself, refining your situation. Um, some of you needs to stop being so accommodating, however that means to you, because you're not getting the fairness back, the harmony, the balance back. It's unbalancing you more and accommodating more of the other person or situation. And that justice in reverse is on top of the temperance in reverse. So this is why for some of you, you're upset. You're underlying upset. You're realizing or will be realizing that you're selling yourself short and out. Whether it's you're not getting paid enough money for what you're doing. But sometimes, we have to sell ourselves out because we have to work. We have to have some type of money to take care of ourselves, our child, our children, our home. But for how long are you going to continue to do that roundabout? You see what I'm saying? So focusing, strategizing on how to get yourself out of it, how to um, move on with this transition, and to rise above it. Okay, you do have the ability. You have broken other 10 of wands before, so you could be able to drop these two also. Okay, what is the 9 of cups? A male, a person you know, a boyfriend, a fiance, a spouse, a love interest, somebody you're dating. For some of you, somebody you're just platonically friends with or intimate with no connections. Um, Hold on. What is this King of Wands? Networking, marketing, social media, publicity, internet fame, expand, exposure, and spotlight. This King of Wands is, for some of you, could be, or this is you, um, could be very much in the public, or is thinking about becoming public with your relationship. The King of Wands, or 9 of Cups to the King of Wands. Um, you could meet, for some of you, this person on social media, the internet, dating website. Uh, if this is a secret admirer, they are going to get exposed. They're going to say something that's going to come out. hmm This King of Wands also could be feeling a certain type of way, especially if you put them on the spotlight. If you call this King of Wands out for some type of reason, that cause or will cause some type of drama, disconnect or some type of discord. Because King of Wands and Emperors do not like to be called out on their shit. Okay, so this could cause drama between the both of you. Um, and once that happens, you will realize the Ten of Wands and how much you are or is being too much accommodating. Okay, and this also could be vice versa. That this King of Wands is learning how to handle carefully this love or desire that they have for you, but they're not focusing enough. Okay, but that focus or lack of focus is about to change. Um, they're learning how to also, with temperance in reverse, to become more emotional because King of Wands is not about emotions, right? So, with temperance in reverse, with the Justice card on top of it in reverse, they're needing or learning to balance here on how to accommodate their feelings towards you, especially with these love cards here. Okay, and that is the expansion, the transition, and the exposure and the spotlight. Some of you may meet this King of Wands in public, maybe at your job if you do some type of network or marketing. Um, some of you also with the King of Wands here, if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, do it. Network, market your product, uh, build a social media website, become more public. Also, your desires is going to expand. Okay. I wanted this on this love card, which is clouds in reverse. So coming out of doubt, coming out of hesitation, becoming more clear, getting rid of confusion, making a decision, no more misunderstandings, no more problems, and clearing your thoughts. So I wanted to clarify the love cards, at least one of them, because we do have two. And then we got the new moon, which I feel we just had, excuse me, the past 2 days. So no real excitement here. Okay. Also, still not being able to feel a sense of carefree, no time for play, but you need to make time for that. Okay. Some of you also may have another new person or another person come into your life with the man here to the Nine of Cups, and you may have a choice here between the man and a King of Wands type of energy. And it seems like this other person is going to be more wish fulfillment, or you could be very much more content with this person than the King of Wands. Um, because the King of Wands a lot of times can be just about their looks, what they want, what they desire. They're very carefree. Also, can be like a bachelor or bachelor type energy. Very noticeable. They like to be in the public. They like to be in the spotlight. They like attention. They like to date. They like to date around. Um, a lot of King of Wands can be different, but the bottom line is the same. And this could be for some of you what attracted you to them, because of your inside Queen of Wands energy that you exude. And every divine feminine has that Queen of Wands energy within inside of them. Just because yours you may not utilize or yours is very dormant right now, the King of Wands will still pick up on it. Okay? The King of Wands will always see that Queen of Wands energy in divine feminines. whether you are not in the spotlight, whether you're not changing your hair color or cut or wardrobe or anything like that, the King of Wands will always feel it. Okay? hmm All right. I think. Oh, let me end it with these. I'm not gonna pull that other deck. I just want to put like four of these out real quick. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This was fun. Oh, I didn't know that these was these cards. But those don't go in here. We're gonna take them anyway. You got the High Priestess with the Ace of Swords. Learning the truth. You already know the truth, but some of you are keeping quiet about it. Which is the answer is no. Hey David, where are you? Woman of Peace, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I do long readings over here because I like to teach and also like to really inform you on information, right? High Priestess, intuition, sorry about the glare, and victory. Using your intuition at the end of the day will continue to help you to not be this anymore. How or whatever it is. Okay? Work, job, education, relationship, dating, marriage, third party situations, friends with benefits, whatever it is. Okay? The High Priestess, you already are researching. You're doing a lot of research online for whatever you're looking for. Um, Continue to use your intuition. For right now, this card coming the way it is, it could be a possible no to applications, passports, and visa, but you will listen to your intuition for you to apply when you need to apply or to respond or to research something, to look something up, to apply for it. If this is about a job, um, but again, listen to what your body is telling you through your intuition. Okay? Would you say all is well? Thank you some. Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, anytime the Ace of Swords, no matter what deck I use, is in the downward position, it's a no for right now. Okay? Anytime, whether it comes in, because I do read reversals, it doesn't matter. But when it comes back in the upright, it will be time for a yes. Even this King of Wands or this man or love or whatever this is for right now is a no. So if you stay in it, stay around it, stay about it, you will continue to be this. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that it can't, but for right now, as of May 28th, it's still a no. Making a difference, my inner light shines far and wide. Where that starts is making a difference with oneself. Nobody is going to make a difference for you or within you. It comes from in out, right? Patience. Why y'all keep lacking patience? Are you in a hurry as a King of Wands energy? Are you ready to complete something? To clear something up? To receive information? To see if it's a misunderstanding? Are you in a hurry to get or receive a decision? To, to clear something up? Because y'all patience cards are in reverse. So either you're very tired of where you're at, the people you're around, or a person you're dealing with. You're running out of patience or you ran out. You're upset. So just listen to your intuition and make that move. That's the best answer I can give you. You don't need a conversation. Your intuition ranks first before a conversation with somebody. That's making a difference. You don't need permission from anything or anybody to put yourself first. I would trust my intuition over a conversation with anybody any day. Um, because you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So, are some of you waiting for this person to make a difference, to show love messages, to stop making you feel orphaned, abandoned, left alone, left out, not included? But this person has already did it before with the round card. I told you they're a King of Wands energy. If you can't handle a King of Wands, you need to leave them alone. Okay? Yeah. Leave them alone. Let him go. Oh my gosh. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Mm. Some of y'all may find some she shells. She seashells. Say that 20 times straight. I got a seashell, starfish. Some of you may be going to the ocean or live near the oceans, or you got some sea shells, some type of way here on a shower curtain, or you got them on your counter in your bathroom, hanging from the ceiling or somewhere. Some of y'all got some, or you may find one that also could be a message to you. Okay, you'll be surprised when the angels want to leave a message for you. You'll find what you need to find. Hmm. Some of y'all are trying a new lipstick or lip gloss also because you bought it off social media or through a great marketing ad. Proceeding softly, but some of you are not proceeding softly here because you're lacking the patience. This person must be a hot tamale. They must really look good because you're running out of patience. You want something very clear. You're ready for things in your life to show and to be a difference. You also are tired of going around and doing the same old thing. Just ready to break that cycle anyway within and about yourself. Um, it could be about love, but it's also, just things, right? But that making a difference start with you, about what you desire and what you want to go after, what you want to do, how you want to change it, when you want to change it. That's the victory itself, is starting it. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull one last one. I thank y'all for being here, which is loyalty, the green heart chakra. Your your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Like I say, some of y'all are too loyal. You're too nice. And that's a good thing. But, you have to be careful with loyalty because it will a lot of times keep you here. Okay? Especially if you're giving it out to the wrong people, place, and situation. Idea. Also. Yeah. Opening to love. Your heart is very open because you're loyal, which is a good thing. But too much of that also can be people pleasing. It can make you run out of patience and become very upset easily and hold it within, which is another way of hurting and destroying yourself because you have expectations. And I told y'all about having expectations. Keeping too much expectations is also why you're here, round and round. Because you keep expecting things as reciprocation from people, but humans are most of the times not fair and not accommodating. So if you would stop expecting that and put yourself first, make a difference in your life and about yourself first, stop expecting stuff to be returned to you, such as, well, I love you, so I expected you was going to love me back. I paid for this for you, so I expected on down the line that maybe one day you'll treat me to something, to a date, to buy me a gift unexpectedly. Yeah, expectations. So when you get let down, you become hurt because you sold yourself out to a situation that was non responsive. That's why also the seeking of the family and tribe is here in reverse. Until you find that, we need to stop having too much expectation from people who may just be all about exposure, fame, publicity, their own sense of expansion, being in the spotlight, gaining success to get to the spotlight, doing whatever that they can to whoever that they need to date, um, whatever will make them look good or look better, they're gonna do it, right? They're gonna date it. They're going to interact with it long as they can get what they want out of it. But then it breaks your patience and your loyalty and it breaks your heart. Okay? All right. So the oracles today was a great reading. We'll see how it piggybacks on the next reading. If you haven't seen my other ones, which were very, very, very informative, right? The Sun in Taurus, Jupiter in Gemini. I did the all zodiac sign. Make sure you take a look at that. Just look in my live playlist because I always go live. So make sure you're notified and got the bell done. Okay. And then just go up under the live playlist and you'll see all of the current ones. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.